Good afternoon, McGuanago. Welcome back from the den, where all things McGuanago are open for discussion. This is a podcast where we share stories, people, and projects that make the village of McGuanago such a special place to be. I'm your host, Diana Dykstra, village administrator, and today's episode is one that I have really been looking forward to. So, sitting with me are some pretty incredible volunteers whose passion, persistence, have really helped transform Phantom Junction Stage into the most exciting community gathering space in the village. I can say that. Joining me today is Joline Palatino and Linda Forrester, who together have dedicated countless hours and helped volunteer to raise more than $30,000 annually to support free concerts and events in the park for our community. Also with us is Mike Murphy with the Rock Shop right here in McGuanago. Thank you, Mike, for being here.
Hi.
So before we talk Phantom Junction Stage, I kind of want to get to know you guys. So how about we start? Tell me a little bit about you and your history in the village and what this community means to you.
Go ahead, Joline.
Well, first of all, Linda and I are sisters, and a lot of people in Mukwonago that know us call us the sisters. Some don't even know our names, but we are called
I'm
sisters.
guilty.
I moved out here in 1979. We built a house here in the village, and I became very active in the community. First joining the defunct women's club, the McGuanago Women's Club, and later becoming very active in the parent-teacher groups at the schools that my two children went to. Joined the I joined the I can't remember what. Yeah.
Oh, the jack-o'-lantern jaunt.
Well, we
Oh,
started the
yeah.
jack-o'-lantern jaunt. 4-H, big into 4-H, 37 years as a 4-H leader, still going. Member of the Wisconsin Mopar Muscle Club, German Shepherd Dog Club of Wisconsin. Just a lot of things here in the community.
I learned something new.
You didn't
Just
know?
from you. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Ah,
I have 4 grandchildren and 2 girls, 2 boys, and so do a lot of babysitting for the girls.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, Crazy Quilters too.
Oh, yeah.
Linda
Oh,
and I are
that's
both founding members of the Crazy Quilters. We were founded in 1985. We put on a huge quilt show every year here in Mukwonago. It's a judged competition with cash prizes. And then of course we started the Jack-o'-lantern Jaunt,
Mm-hmm.
which goes every year
I guess we're
in
busy.
October.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little.
My history with McGuanago starts back in 1973 when we purchased our property because we had bought a horse and needed a place to keep him. We didn't know much about McGuanago at that time. Since then, we have raised 3 boys here in McGuanago, and they decided to make McGuanago their home too, to raise their families. That says a lot about the community.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's about it. I second everything Jolene has said. I was involved in all of that too. So, yeah. Mike.
All right. Oh, it's my turn. All right. I'm Mike Murphy, owner of Rock Shop Band Studios. I came to Mukwonago in 2006, I think it was, teaching guitar lessons at what was then called Outpost Music, and now it's the Music Cafe. And then I started my business, the Rock Shop Band Studios, which we teach rock band classes for kids. and it's a rehearsal studio for bands. We do a little bit of recording and stuff too. So started that in 2008 here in Mukwonago, and then in 2015 moved my family here. We bought a house in East Troy, and we're still here.
That is awesome.
Yeah, now they're teenagers and having a good old time.
And you're not that old either.
And you're the cool dad who owns a rock shop.
Well, it depends on who you ask. Yeah.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So one of the reasons why we're here today is because we want to talk about the support that we've been able to generate for Phantom Junction Stage. I think it is amazing the fact that we can operate this entire season on donations. No taxpayer funded dollars go into the programming for Phantom Junction Stage. So raising over $30,000 every year is no small task.
No, it's not.
I think the first time I met you, you said something, well, we just don't take no for an answer. And I often imagined you walking up to someone's business and then just standing there and waiting and not leaving. But tell me a little bit about what it's like to raise that kind of money in such a small community. How do you do it?
Lots of smiles, enthusiasm, and luckily we don't have to twist arms.
Yes.
The people, the business owners here in Mukwonago are wonderful, and once they hear about the Phantom Junction Stage, they want to be involved.
Yeah.
And it's so great for our community.
Well, we have a wonderful community venue to promote. That's one thing. And everybody is pretty enthusiastic about it.
It's
And
important to remember too that I think that people were asking for exactly what we're doing before we even built the stage. And that was kind of the reason for the stage in the first place. And so now people are just happy that it's happening, and we're getting to reap the benefits of all the hard work of you guys and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I also think personally visiting our donors is essential.
Mm-hmm.
We can promote and answer any questions they may have at the time when we go and bring out our sponsorship forms or packets to give to them. And we, like I say, we field the questions and...
So person-to-person visit is really important. And I know that sometimes they're like, oh, I don't want another salesman, but it's not like that. It's different.
And there are some times that you go into a business and they say, well, I can't see you right now. Would you please leave the information? And yes, we do that because,
understand schedules and all of
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. But, I think it's so important that when you're donating to a cause that you actually see the person, that you want to know, who am I turning my money over to, and what is this for, and are you enthusiastic about it, and what benefits am I getting for my donation. And truthfully, I think anybody who has donated, all they need to do is come to the concerts and see how happy.
One time is all it takes.
I mean, the people love the concerts. This is a great venue because it's not just the stage. It's the playground. It's the swimming. It's a grassy area where people can have a picnic. And it really... it's so great for the families.
We do have a picture gallery, I know, on the Phantom Junction Stage website with some of the really neat packed events. But I'll tell you, I've been there when you've got families picnicking all over on the other side of the railroad tracks, and kids playing and people swimming, and families coming in from down the street and packing in. And now with the Vibrant Spaces grant, we're going to have the concession barn, and we're going to have, fire tables there, and the tables and chairs, resin table and chair sets, which will be really, really nice. I'm very excited about what this year is going to bring, because we didn't get some of that stuff in until the end of the season last year, and then weather was not on our side. But this year, I'm really thinking we're going to have a great turnout for these events. So
Keep our fingers
crossed. I know.
for the weather.
So, Mike, I know you spend a great deal of time organizing the bands and filling up performances. Tell us a little bit about this year's events and something new that maybe we'll see, or some of the people that you've got scheduled.
Sure. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be contacting all these bands and filling out the schedule. It's really a lot of fun. I like to try to get a diverse lineup, as far as I want to try to do a lot of different things, as far as not just music. You'll see we have more movies this year and some different events that we're going to try out this year. So, does that mean you want me to go down the schedule? Is it time?
Sure.
Is it time for that?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go right into the schedule. So one thing we did different this year is we're doing all of our events on either Thursdays or Fridays, and we made the Thursdays pretty much a weekly event. So almost any Thursday this summer, there's going to be an event going on down at the Phantom Junction Stage. So come and check it out. But we'll start with the Friday events. So the first big Friday event is June 12th, where we have Hypnotized. It's a Fleetwood Mac tribute band. That starts
So
at 7
excited.
p.m.
So excited.
And then probably our biggest event of the year every year is our July 4th celebration on July 3rd. This year we're going to have, starting at 2 p.m., the Brew City Big Band. They're going to be doing swing and dance classics. Then at 6 p.m., Shotgun Jane. They're country, pop, and rock. They're really good. And then 9:15, the fireworks. Who provides the fireworks again in Makwan, right?
Phantom Lakes Management District sponsors the fireworks. Yes.
Want to make sure you mention them.
Absolutely.
Right. August 13th is a Friday. That's going to be 5-card studs. I'm sure you guys know them. They've been around for a long time. September 11th, we have 9/11 Memorial. It's scheduled. We don't have a band for that yet, but we're gonna find something cool for that. And then September 15th, we're gonna end the season with Cherry Pie. They've been here for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
So, that's one of our biggest crowds for Cherry Pie. So those are the big events. All bands I'm sure most people have heard of before. On Thursdays, we're doing something a little different. We're doing some live music, but we're also doing car shows, movies. We've got a local band showcase. Even our Village Players is a, what are they? Play?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let me go down the schedule. Starting on May 21st, Thursday, 6 p.m., it's the McWanago High School bands. I believe it's going to be the high school jazz band and the middle school jazz band. Then on May 28th, it's Dirty Boogie. They do a variety of different music, but they're really good. And then getting really dirty with bluegrass music is the Millbillies. They're a lot of fun. I really suggest coming out to check them out, especially if you like bluegrass music. Then June 11th, 6 p.m., actually 7 p.m., sorry, that's a typo. We're doing our first movie this summer. That's going to be Zootopia 2. June 18th, 6 p.m., there's the Village Players. They're going to do a musical mixtape of like Broadway classics. So that'll be fun. June 25th, starting at 4 p.m., we have our Touch a Truck event, which is kind of more of a kids-friendly event. Kay's Dance will be there, as well as some of our rock shop bands will be there. So there'll be some youth bands. There'll be Kay's Dance is a dance club, and Touch a Truck where kids can climb inside the
Oh,
kinds of
they
trucks
love
and
that.
vehicles and
Yeah.
tractors
And that I will say, Dina, Beth, and Danielle put together the Touch a Truck, so they do such a good job reaching out to the different organizations to bring in vehicles and things that kids want to touch. And I'll tell you that last year they brought in the big monster truck. That was
Yes.
amazing.
Oh,
And
and
so it really is a
Diane,
great family event.
also, I believe the first half hour of
Yes.
is for children
Sensory friendly.
that
Yes.
yes, that might be on the autism spectrum,
Yep.
that have a hard time with loud noises.
Yeah.
So the sirens will not be sirening at that time.
So that'll be 4 to 4:30 then.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to come for
Yep.
that, 4 o'clock would be a good time for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep going. July 9th, Thursday at 6 p.m. is the car show with music from Odd Man Out. And you guys know a lot about the car
Yeah,
shows.
tell us, because I know that you guys have gone out there and you've dropped flyers and you've gotten this car show going. I thought last year, was that our first year? It was amazing. There was
Right.
so much participation, and the coolest cars I've ever seen. And we had a professional photographer, local photographer Dave Imel there taking photos and everything. So we've got some great back information, or to share with everybody. But
Right.
tell me about the car shows.
Well, we'll have 2 this year, backed by popular demand. Car shows are fantastic. You get to meet the owners. The owners of the cars love to talk about their cars. They love to reminisce about when they were younger and what cars they had, what car they have now, what they've been working on with their car. A lot of these cars have been completely um, refurbished, some all the way down to the bare metal. And these guys and girls, because I do have some friends girls that have their own cars, they love to talk about them. And it's great for the families to come out, especially some of the younger families, because the kids haven't seen cars that look like this.
Right.
Mhm.
And they'll see something in the car that, what's that? What do you do here? What do you do there?
Or the push button
The
for the
speakers and the
transmission.
bench seats.
Right,
Yeah, that's
Yes,
and
and push buttons that
yes, I mean,
you don't have a stick.
you don't have a stick on the floor or on the column. It's push buttons to
Yes.
go forward and back. So it's
so
a
you're
lot
doing
of
this
fun.
in July and August.
Right, right. And there is no fee to bring your car. Um, uh, Best time to come is between 4 and 5 to get onto the grounds with your car. And then music is going to be starting at 6.
That is awesome.
Yep, and music will be provided by Odd Man Out.
Oh, they're good. Yeah, they've been here before too.
Yep. All right, then onward we go. July 16th is a TBA right now. We had something booked for that, but we have to change course there. So we'll get back to you on that one. July 23rd, 6 p.m. is the Ramble. Classic country. If you like line dancing, you should check these guys out. They're going to be a really good time. July 30th is our local band showcase. And I'm going to pause and talk about this for a minute because I know people have questions about this. Like, what is a local band showcase? So, really, I'm calling out to all of you out there who have a band in the Mukwonago area. If you want to play on the stage, contact me, Mike at rockshopbands.com, and we'll get you on the schedule. We've got a few bands lined up already. We'll release the schedule soon for that. but I want to fill a couple more spots. So that's going to be July 30th, 4 till 9 p.m. Hoping to have 5 or 6 local bands play.
It's going to be a lot of fun
Mhm.
because
Yes.
everybody knows everybody in McGuanago. So,
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be a lot of fun to see who's playing.
I just want to know if I know any of them while they're up there. Hidden talents that these people have.
All right, then August 6th at 7 p.m. is our next movie night, which is going to feature the Disney movie Hoppers.
I love that. And I do just want to make a plug because Midwest Heating and Cooling has generously donated their vehicle. They have a vehicle with LED lights on the side. That'll be the whole movie projection.
Yeah.
So
That's
it'll
their
be perfect
screen.
for us. We thank them a lot for that.
All right, then August 13th is our second classic car show. 4 p.m. is the start of that, and music provided by Smooth Blues Band, which I think some of those guys are local people here too. August 20th, Thursday, 6 p.m. Village Players are going to be there again doing Disney sing-alongs.
Oh, it'll be fun for the kids.
So a good kid event. August 20th, that is. Then the next Thursday, August 27th, 6 p.m., music by BAM. These guys are really cool. I saw them at a festival last year, and also a local member in the band, Mark Gooden. He's the son of Amy and Ray Gooden at the Music Cafe. He's in that band.
Nice.
September 3rd is music from Fat Side Up at 6 p.m. And then September 17th is another to be announced. So I was actually thinking, we'll have to talk to you guys about this, but unofficially, I was thinking about doing another local band showcase for that. But I feel like
Definitely. We actually do have a lot of talent here in town.
We do.
I think. Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
So that's the 2026 schedule right there.
That is awesome. And then if anybody wants to check out the schedule, they can log on to www.phantomjunctionstage.com. But we want to take a minute to talk a little bit about donors because I think what makes this stage so authentic and community driven is the number of donations that come in, the personal contact you guys make with all the donors. And so I want to take some time to specifically call out those who donated to make this happen this year. So I'm going to start at the top with Campbell Construction. They are our one and only platinum sponsor. I know that they've been with us since the very beginning of the stage, so we can't even thank them enough for that. That's a really special donation. Our gold level sponsors, Citizens Bank, IBEW, that's the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
And they're new this year.
Yeah, we are very thankful for that. That is an amazing donation as well.
We have a lot of members who live here in the Mukwonago area, and we really thank them for their donation this year.
Yeah,
their sponsorship.
So another new donor this year is the Kiwanis Foundation as a gold sponsor level. So we're very thankful for that. And Lynch of Mukwonago, another gold sponsor. Those are some amazing donors. We have.
They do a great job. They've been with us from the get-go.
Yes, from the beginning. So
it really does make a difference. The silver donors this year, GS Global, Educators Credit Union, and Mukwonago Family Dentistry. Those are still really high level donors that just is wonderful. Help make this happen. So there's another level called bronze, and I'm going to read through those. There's quite a few there. Puramax Bank, Americana Flower Station, Fork in the Road, Flurry's Body Repair, Urban Heritages, Ron and Sue Bittner, Waukesha State Bank, the Forrester family, the Brill family, Mickey's Travels, and Incognito Kitchen. So that's a pretty big list of donors, and those dollars really do count. I think one of you said earlier that recognized that we had 3 individual families even donate.
Right.
And that tells you a little something.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, we have patron donors, which are Mukwonago Animal Hospital, Dousman Transport, and the Garden Mart.
Right.
So all of these people are the reason why we can have this free entertainment. So over $30,000 was raised here, and we're very, very fortunate. One of the things I think we should probably recognize is that if a business in town wants to be a part of this and they want to donate, how do they go about doing that right now? So I think we talked earlier that they could go onto the website,
Right.
click donate. They could get a hold of one of you or come to Village Hall.
Right. And on the website, they can pay with PayPal, which is great.
Yeah.
They can drop off a check or cash here at the Village Hall.
Yep.
And so if you'd like to make a donation for next year's goals, that'd be fantastic. And like you say, anybody can donate. And if you're coming to the concerts and you like what you see, where can you go for a free concert? Where can you go for free entertainment all summer long?
And this is great too because a family can they can all be serviced here really, because you've got, your teens that can go swimming. You've got your younger kids that can play on the equipment,
Right.
and walking paths. And you've got parents that can enjoy, a free concert and a cocktail and really have a good time. You've got food trucks.
And food trucks and beverages. And, we've even seen people fishing from the other side of the road, and enjoying the music and fishing. So it's great.
It really is. Well, again, if anybody wants more information, please log on to the website www.phantomjunctionstage.com. And I just really want to let you guys know how much we appreciate you. I want to take a moment to thank the people who are serving specifically on the resource team, which I know you guys are a part of, but I think it's really important to call out some of these individuals, community leaders here that we have. Beth Dooms, Dina Dooms, Danielle Dooms. They handle all the vendors and the Touch-A-Truck. Mike Murphy from the Rock Shop, he sets up all the talent and the programming. Katie Baker with Entrabel handles all of our marketing. And of course, Joline and Linda, you handle all of our fundraising efforts. From the village side, Jenna, Ron, and myself, we help make sure that things run smoothly and that provide you guys the support you need to make sure these events take off. But I do just want to thank you guys for your persistence and your countless number of volunteer hours. You've really created something special, and this is really not just concerts. It's about community, connection, memories. This is what our small town feel is. So, folks, I'm sorry we're out of time, but thank you so much for listening, and be sure to visit us on our website for upcoming events and concert announcements. So until next time, from the Den.